Alright, boys and girls, we are back. And hopefully we are ready to go this time around. I don't know if I'm going to upload that previous video that I did, but just so you guys know, I did try to start from the very beginning of the quest line, but I had quite a few technical difficulties that I had to deal with. Some serious sound issues. The audio from the game was not coming through on the stream at all, or the recording for that matter. But I'm going to give you a little recap just in case we can't get to it here. Basically, as it turns out, Magni has awoken from that knockout blow that Azeroth gave him, and that we saw in the pre-patch event, and we are now going to speak with Khadgar, who has we have met with Illyria. Let's see if she says anything. Probably up to Khaz right now. If I thought that I could outfly Dalaran like that, and Magni refuses to tell me where it is. It's as if he doesn't trust me to stay put. And let's talk to her. Let's see if we get another there's more here. What have you been up to since our investigations together? I continue to search for Xalatath and her damned dark heart. Now that she has the ability to convert arcane magic into shadow, it wasn't keen to let the situation fester. No lead yet, though. I had hoped her interest in me may lead to something, but she's kept awfully quiet, like a lynx before it pounces. Ah, yes, so that mysterious pesky Xalatath is hiding in the shadows, waiting for her time to strike, in other words. Alright. Okay, and let's go ahead and speak with Khadgar. The council has decided we travel to Algar. Dalaran will teleport us soon, as we're... Yes, Dalaran will teleport us soon as we're able. Will lend us your aid in our preparations. Yes, of course I will. I had to aid in preparations when Dragonflight came along, so of course I'm going to help now too. And incidentally, I had mentioned this in the previous attempted video, but I'll try it. I'll say it here now in case I don't get that other video uploaded. I've been, folks, pretty much in a WoW media blackout in terms of all cutscenes, all story, all quests, everything pertaining to the War Within. I resisted temptation and did not see any of it. So everything I see is going to be for the very first time. Alright? So it's all going to be genuine reactions here.
Always happy.
Alright, our citizens must be prepared for Dalaran's departure. Can you ask around the city and see if anyone requires aid? I'd also like for you to speak with Bran and Archmage Drendon. They both had concerns that would be best to address before we depart to Algar. Quest objective? Help the citizens of Dalaran prepare for the teleportation. The teleportation? So is Dalaran getting teleported to Algar? And in case anybody is wondering out there, no, I don't know if that's the case. It's like I said, media blackout. I did not play alpha, did not play beta. Okay.
Be mindful of your duty.
Alright, oh, we got a few extra. Oh, and they got some ones here. Okay.
You'll find me wherever the action is.
Alright. Brand Bronzebeards. Quest is meet the team, and he says, if we're going to be exploring new lands in Algar, then we'll be needing help from the Explorers League. But they won't be alone in this adventure. The League is teaming up with the Reliquary? I cannot remember how to pronounce that thing. Just like on the Dragon Isles. They're calling themselves the Algari Expedition this time around. Alright, so that's going to be one of our factions that we have to get reputation from. Most likely, the Algari Expedition. I'm just a wee bit worried if they're still getting along. Exploring can tear folks apart just as easily as it binds them together. Can you check on the lot? check on the Algari expedition. Yes, Bran, I will check on the Algari expedition.
Travel safe.
Okay, and here on the top is probably going to be the Archmage. Yes, that is Archmage Drendon of the Kirin Tor.
Greetings from the council.
And he says Magni's vision foretells that Khaz Algar may be enduring some turbulent times, and so it is best to ensure that Dalaran is ready for the worst. Here, take this wand. It's been attuned with Dalaran's defense magics. Just wave it near strategic parts of the city to strengthen our magical defenses. Quest objective, strengthen Dalaran's defenses. Okay, so we got a...
The Khaz Algar is under attack. We must prepare for the worst. You'll need to perform the strengthening spell in key locations. The wand will do the rest.
Okay, so I have a quest item that I have to basically wave the magic wand around certain parts of the city. Kind of like... For those of you that don't get this reference, I don't know if this is actually a reference to this per se, but for anyone that has ever gone to Universal Studios Hollywood here in Southern California, they have of course Harry Potter World, and they have Harry Potter wands that you can purchase, and there is some kind of specialty electronic device of sorts, I believe, that is inside the wands, that when you wave the wand or point it towards certain parts of Hogwarts in that section of the park, then magic things happen, like a door opens or a light turns on or off. Very, very cool. Alright, so there's a little section right there. Let's wave the wand right there. And secure the shelves. Thanks, last time a dagger nearly flew into my eye. Though I would look dashing in an eye patch. Now that's a character by the name of Valadin Silverblade, inside the arsenal of Dalaran. Bear with me for just 1 second. Let me move this extra abilities thing over just a little bit so it's a little more center. There we go. Okay, and here's another of our boards right here. Oh, the Violet Hold. The Violet Hold was always one of those really like it or really hate it dungeons. Just because people like moving through dungeons a whole lot. Here, eat some of this food for me. I'm worried it will go bad if it will climate. That's one of the things to help out those citizens of Dalaran is eat the moldy cheese. And the steward by the name of Fiala Sweetberry says, when we moved to the Broken Shores, all my winter roots went bad in a week. It's a little old school reference right there. Not too old school though, but you know, Legion was so very well liked by the community. Myself included. That was I absolutely loved that expansion. Anytime we get a reference to Legion, I love it. Alright, and here's another one right here. Last time we teleported, the butterflies weren't in the cages when we left behind. Can you help us catch them? Help catch the butterflies. And this is the herbalism station right here. Liana Tai is this character's name. And catching butterflies with the net. You have a knack for this. I'll have to ask for you next time I need an exterminator. Well, I've been exterminating enemies on WoW for a long time, my friend. Okay, here's the... No, we did that one already. Okay. Very, very strange. Okay, let's go down here. Okay, here's the Algari expedition, I believe. Sir Finley Mergulon says, I must say the Dragon Isles sound like quite the adventure. Toddy Whisker says, aye, it was, full of danger too, enough to even give old Bran a few grays in his beard. Ranan Corin says, well, I'm sure this mysterious Castle Gar will be just as full of peril, if not more. Elsie Starseeker says, hopefully not too much peril, given the circumstances. Toddy says, agreed. The typical adventuring sort of peril will do just fine. Reno Jackson says, oh, bring it on, Castle Gar. There's nothing Reno Jackson can't handle. Oh, is that so, Reno? Well, let's see if you can handle it, pal. Elsie says, right, well, looking forward to working with you all. Alright, and we got to speak with Elsie. And the quest is me saying, hey, Bran wanted me to check in on you.
Good luck, friend.
She says, it's sweet of Bran to check in on us and let him know that we're going to get along just fine. And that's a little foreshadowing right there, friends. In other words, they're not going to get along just fine. Well, you know, what's more fun than having conflict, especially among friends? Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. I know what I did wrong. All right. I was just waiting for that stupid little thing to come up, and I was wrong. All I had to do was just hit the wand. I forgot to click the stupid wand. Silly me. All right. All right. Let's head back down and talk to Khadgar. Incidentally, folks, for those of you that are listening to the audio on this, I really hope the audio was coming through just fine. I had some severe problems with the microphone. I had a whole lot of, shall we say, static cutting through, a lot of humming noises. The mic itself sounded very muffled, but it should be coming through okay now. At least I'm really, really hoping it is. If not, my apologies. Hopefully in due time I will get myself a better microphone and get myself a better soundboard. But you know, I'm a guy on a budget, so this is the cheap old Walmart pack that costs like $40. You know, you get what I know. Trust me, you get what you pay for. Okay, checking with Archmage, gonna hand the wand back to him. He says, "Well done, champion. Let's just hope it's enough. I would hate for anything to happen to our city right as the world needs us most." Okay, that sounds like it could be some foreshadowing right there, maybe insinuating that something is going to happen to the city, which I hope is not the case, because I'd hate to go searching for Dalaran again. Let's see. Okay.
Watch your steps.
And we'll speak with Bran.
Inquiring minds just got to know.
He says, they're getting along well, are the goat's uncle. No offense to Dagran. Well, that certainly makes my job easier. Thanks for checking in on them. All the same. All right.
Truth is out.
And let's talk
Good to see you.
Talk with Khadgar, and he says, thank you for your help. It's important that the citizens of Dalaran are ready for whatever may come. Whatever may come, which means something's coming. Something's coming.
It is a world.
Alright, here we go, folks, to Khaz. From what Magni has seen, Khaz may not have been safest of destinations. We'll be relying on your aid. Should a fight break out? Oh, a fight's gonna break out. Of course it will. Let me know when you're ready to depart. Tell Khadgar you're ready to depart. And so, I'm ready to depart, I say. Oh, cutscene. Here we go.
Even more amazing than I ever imagined. Oh, my visions, the fire, And more.
Oh, Zalatath making her face seen.
What's wrong? I need to find Khaz. 20. Where's the rest of the council?
Dragon's been dead.
Oh!
This
Oh! It was her in disguise! Okay!
Oh, it's not time for that yet. But if you're so eager for a fight, perhaps this can keep you occupied.
Oh! Enemies coming in!
You meet again.
Oh, it's the Nerubians! Ah, new loading screen, there it is.
How could I be so blind? I am on the hunt.
Alright. Illyria says she was Archmage Drendon all along. Zalatath has been watching, plotting right in front of me. How could I be so blind? And now she's invading Dalaran with an army of Nerubians. Zalatath planned this, all of this. She wanted us to come to Khaz Algar. Yes, it was all a trap. Of course it was. Those wicked baddies. Alright. New quest, Breach. As much as I'd love to hunt Zalatath down, our first priority must be securing civilians. Rescue whoever you can and tell them to head to the landing nearby. I'll find mages to teleport everybody to safety. Rest objective, send civilians to the landing for safety. Alright, so...
Dalaran will not be a fly in Zalatath's web.
Alright, so help the citizens. Oh, and kill the Nerubians as well. Alright, so we're gonna have to kill some baddies along the way here. Alright, let me just double check mine. Okay, all my talents are in spec right now. Gotta help the tailor out. See, the hard part about this is there are other players here, and they're going to be killing all of these Nerubians while I'm trying to kill them too. That's what's going to make this such a pain. Oh, we got a War Weaver here. Alright. Ah, darn it. Oh, and I can't mount here. That's going to be a pain. Killing the Nerubians is only at, what, 15% right now? 21%. Alright. Every little bit helps. I have vendored probably hundreds of thousands of gold worth of junk over the years. Come back here. Alright. Oh, no, they're inside. Okay. Well, no, let's get these guys. Oh, we got a whole bunch of them in here. Alright. One of the other players got them in here. Timothy Jones, Jewel Crafter. The old first aid place. I was very sad when first aid went away, and that was always kind of a fun side profession. And, oh, we got a few folks in here. Oh man, I remember on my main on my Alliance character was an alchemist for a little while. I remember when I had to recreate all this stuff here. That was a fun quest chain to do for the alchemist in Dalaran. Oh. Oh, no, there was only one way out. Okay. Alright, so be it. Oh, man. What is my level at on this tube? 490. Alright. My previous main, I believe I had gotten all the way up 495. I just didn't have too much desire to go raiding on the final patch of Dragonflight. You know, I gotta say, this is just me thinking out loud for the sake of filling up time space. So you guys aren't just randomly watching me kill things and watching me quest. We can always talk about some other things pertaining to the game. I think it's very widely believed that the final boss reveal for Dragonflight was quite the disappointment. It really should have been Iridikron. It really should have been. And then he, we fight him in the final raid instead of just in the mega dungeon, and then that's when he disappears to give the Dark Heart to Dalaran. That would have made a whole lot more sense. I would have been a lot more happy if Feroc was the big baddie for the second raid instead of Sarfaret, I believe it was. And I kind of get it to some extent. The storyline with the Sundered Flame, the evokers that had lost their way. The Drakthir, that's what it was. The Drakthir that had lost their way and would not be able to properly join society, and kind of like the evil Drakthir, and they went away, unfortunately. All right, quest is done. We're on the main landing, speaking to Illyria Windrunner now. She says that's the first group evacuated, but we're not done yet. All right, we gotta go back in and do more, apparently. New quest, Rupture. Follow me. We'll need to work together to find any others in need of rescuing. Objective, save Dalaran. All right, I guess we're going with Illyria. Maybe is she a party member?
More survivors. With me, champion.
With me? Yep, we're going with her. Okay, return to the city. Navigate the sewers. Go into the Dalaran sewers.
Cut through the sewers and find Khaz.
Oh, okay. All right. So that's where it's all right. I had to follow her and make got a cup, so I'm forced to go through the sewers. You know, there's still some stuff in the Dalaran sewers and Legion that I never finished and I never got around to. Hey, it's Edwin.
We haven't evacuated yet. The Nerubians are capturing the rogues who live down here. Let's rescue them.
Yeah, I get to go with Anduin for a little while. Free the web citizens. One of them says, spider web in my mouth. Filgo Scrap Bottom. I love the names of some of these characters, they're always fun. Inkrot is that character's name. Victim number 3, Kayla Grimlock. It was so dark in there, so moist. Giggity. Sorry, I couldn't help myself. Oh man, these things look like they're like refurbished gnolls. Harold Winston says, I hate spiders. And one more victim.
A friend once showed me a path through here. Head to that sewer grate.
Okay, go to the sewer grate. A friend once showed me a path through here. I think that's a reference to who's the orc that died at the end of battle for Azeroth? Who was the general? I can't remember the old gray-haired orc that died to Sylvanas in Mak'gora. Can't remember that character's name to save my life. Alright, so they go through the sewers. They say the exit should be on the right, and apparently that's the case. Unless we are... Oh, no, we are... Oh, we're in the rogues area, yes. I had a rogue character for my Horde and my Alliance tunes. And we're taking the citizens to safety, which is through here it looks like.
And here's our exit.
Yep.
What can I do?
Anduin says, looks like we saved who we could. Let's just hope the other rogues escaped. And we'll assume they did.
We have lost so many. Will I be forgiven? Am I needed?
And new quest, departure. Best if we split up here. I'll guide everyone to safety and see about getting them evacuated. In the meantime, you should search for Khadgar. I'm sure he can use a raid as well. We'll find another exit further ahead that should lead back to the surface. Objective, find Khadgar back on the surface. And our first possible T-Mog piece.
I'll get them to safety. Try to find Khadgar.
And seek a different exit, which is out that way, okay? And seeing these old halls almost makes me want to log in under another tune and go play one of my rogue characters. I don't know what it was about the rogues. I just never had too much interest in playing them. I always had more fun with some of the spellcasters, and I always liked my warriors. Paladins were kind of an iffy subject. Sometimes I liked them, sometimes I didn't. Oh, there's a Red Jack. Oh, they got Red Jack. That's a bummer right there. Oh, cutscene. Ah, the Queen. That is that's our big baddie for the first raid. For anybody that saw that that special scene that was made prior to this coming out. That's the Queen's Guard. Anjak Shabtir. We're gonna have a whole lot of names like that. That was quick. And there's Khadgar. Fantastic.
We will defend Azeroth together.
Khadgar says, I'm glad to see you're okay. There's no end to these Nerubians, I'm afraid. At least for now. Dalaran's lost to us. That's a shame. But the people remain. They must be our primary concern. And I say, what do you need me to do?
Take this portal down to Khaz Algar. Those who escape will still need help. I must first find Dalaran. We'll meet you when we're able.
Alright, apparently I gotta leave Khadgar behind and go down into the main zone. The portal flickers and twists, making it impossible to see through to the other side. So it's it's one of Rick's portals, in other words, from Rick and Morty. Can't see what's on the other side. Alright, well, let's go on in. And we have a cutscene. Zalatath wanting to destroy Dalaran, perhaps?
Algar, we meet at last.
Zalatath, I presume.
This city is home to such power, all squandered by the Kirin Tor. I'll put it to much better use.
Like hell you will.
Whoa, mega attack! Which took all his energy and watch, probably nothing, because she's so badass. Yep, didn't phase her at all. Broke the staff from the dark energy.
There you are. Out of my head! Khadgar?
Oh, he's gonna save her. Sacrifice. Oh no! Don't tell me we're gonna. Oh, don't tell me we're gonna lose Khadgar. Don't tell me we're gonna lose Khadgar.
Goodbye, Guardian.
No. Oh, come on. No. No. You better not be killing off Khadgar. Son of a bitch. Okay. Well, here's the thing. We didn't see him die. We saw him kind of fade away into the void there. So maybe he's been imprisoned. But holy crap, Dalaran just went bye-bye, son of a bitch. Forgive the rustling of candy wrappers in the background here, folks.
Oh yeah! I found him! I'll get these rocks off. Just let me...
Kirin Tor Mage just got taken out by a bug. A Kirin Tor Mage got killed by a stupid bug. Really? Is that what we're doing now, kids? Alright. And gotta clear the rubble off. Alright. I love the wreckage pictures of Dalaran. Take a glance at our map here real quick. Alright, so we're near I don't know if it's a city called Dar Oztan. Well, it's certainly something. This is an area called, it's something called the Tranquil Stand. And, oh, Delves. Alright, so I've heard of the Delves. I don't know too much about them. I am assuming this is the new special feature that's for this particular thing, because I'm assuming they're solo instances. Was that Jaina? Yes, it was Jaina. Okay.
I will not lose my friends again.
Palthalion, you survived. Good. Keep your weapons at the ready. This battle is just beginning. And yes, it is. New quest. Slay the saboteurs. The Nerubians are everywhere. There are too many of them. Too many for all of them to be solely crash survivors. I've seen others burrowing up in the ground. The Queen's Guard Xerix was laying in wait here to overwhelm us. Let them know that we are not easy prey. Cut them down. Objective, kill 12 Nerubians. And Thrall has a quest for us as well. He says, quest urgent recovery. We survived mostly unharmed. Not everyone's so lucky. Many who were in Dalaran when it went down are unaccounted for. They will need our help. Search the battlefield for survivors. Help them in any way you can. We need everyone up and fighting. Aid 7 survivors of the Dalaran crash. Alright.
We have to push forward or we'll be slaughtered.
So, get the crash survivors, kill the Nerubians. Alright.
Hey, you! Get out of here! I've gotten them as fast as I can!
Sorry, just bear with me. I'm adjusting some of my my sound volumes. Hopefully, this will fix things up a little bit.
I can't move. Oh, Davin, are you alright?
Yes, thanks to Grandad teaching me stone form. Wait, where is he? We've got to find him.
Oh, Davin, wait!
Alright, so one is unaccounted for. Oh, and I see a rare! Our very first rare encounter. Fantastic. Let's see if we can get a little something off this guy.
Oh man, I cannot.
Oh, I got a little ore. Iron Claw ore. Oh, which reminds me, let's go ahead and see about tracking some stuff here. No, we got that on there. No, that's all we got. Okay. Alright, and now we're going to help out
there is work to be done.
Yes, the Sun Reaver.
Paradash, Malanore.
8th Sun Reaver. I remember you, my good sir. Alright, Dalaran housed many precious and powerful relics. Many of them were damaged in the crash and are now malfunctioning. They must be destroyed. Take the scroll. I have stored a shattering spell within it. Read the words aloud and its magic will be unleashed. Report what you have done to Jaina when you have through. She will understand. Objective. Destroy 5 damaged arcane relics.
Still we stand. And so,
Use this scroll. These relics must be destroyed before they overload.
Kind of pretty standard questing as far as WoW goes thus far. Oh, the Queen's Guard is a little on the tough side. We're not going to go ahead and tank that one just yet.
Time to shout. I got the wool pulled over my eyes. Let's go.
always tense. Get moving, while I have removed you.
You then, help stabilize the portal quickly. Excellent. My arcane guardians will hold this area. Help the others.
You know, it's almost like fighting the Legion on the Broken Shore. I wouldn't be surprised if they just kind of copied that. That's my first bad sign of lazy writing right there. They're just copying the opening of another one. Opening of War Within is just like the opening of Legion.
It's not what the world thought.
And you know, when you think about it, it really is kind of almost following the exact same formula. Because at the beginning of Legion, you had to fight through the army of the army of the Legion the army of the Legion soldiers, and it all culminated with Varian dying, and in this case, you fight through the army of Nerubians, and we see Khadgar possibly dying, although I don't know if he's dead or not for sure. I'm going to assume that he's not. Alright, so Slid Jaina says, good work, you've made progress. Regarding the artifacts, Jaina says, destroying more of Dalaran seems unconscionable, but you and Aethys did the right thing. They were unstable and they could not risk their power. We could not risk their power being used against us. And urgent recovery. Thrall says, when this battle is over, we will recover the bodies of those who did not.
What's done?
Jane, Thrall, we need help. Maggie's in trouble.
Henry, you're alive.
Alright, so there's our neck fuse, which don't need that yet, but so securing the breach, Queensguard Xerix emerged from the ground and surprised Magni. He's near the forest edge of the wreckage, fighting off his swarm. Moira and I were trying to help, but we couldn't draw them away. Come with me, Magni needs our help. So defeat the Queensguard. Alright. Let's go to defeat the Queensguard.
Follow me! Maggie can't hold us here much longer. We'll hold the line. Champion, help Maggie.
Let's go ahead and get rid of these folks right here.
Father for my ascension. Die in Ansoret's name.
Ansorak, yes. That's the evil Eruvian queen that killed her mother to ascend into the throne. Alright, and cutscene.
Quick, Khaz, hold him!
Aha, alright, so that's the earthen that we've heard so much about.
Trespassers! My directive is to protect the Isle of Dorn. Leave at once.
Trespassers? You saw us fall from the sky and fight for our lives. We need aid.
What you...
Your presence is not authorized by the Titans.
The Titans?
No, don't you be talking to my daughter like that, you great stone.
An earthen, hardened like a diamond. A Thragar.
You've seen others? Akin to me?
I have only heard stories of their heroics. It is a sign from the Titans.
Laddie, it weren't Titan magic that...
What he means to say is, yes, of course, and we'd be honored to.
Dornegal! What disaster have you brought to our city, Outlanders? New directive. We must return to the city. All of us.
Ah, well, okay then. So that is the introduction of a new character, it looks like. Okay. Hold on a second, let me just double check something here real quick. I'm checking to see if we have got... Okay, I think we have that more or less coming through. I'm just double checking to make sure my mic is still working here because I switched over to my headset. So I'm not, so I don't hear that inside. Alright, let's go ahead and speak with our new character here. Actually, you know what? Folks, we're going to pause here for just 1 second because I'm going to double check to make sure that my audio is still working. Because it looks like my mic has got some stuff coming through, but not totally sure. So we'll leave it there for now. That is part 1 of the intro to The War Within. We'll be back with the next video shortly.